Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man, giving you the truth. Last video until Monday, but this is probably by far going to be the best one if I had to judge. So, I would entitle this Isaiah 4:1 is coming to pass. So, despite what you ladies don't like about people like, and I'm going to name a lot of them, Coach Greg Adams, Minister Jap, Black Ram, sometimes Ringo, well, a lot of times Ringo, anything with intelligence, any intelligent observation, Ringo gonna be right there in the mix. So he teaches red pill as well. Anthony Spade, Darius M. Did I say Black Ram? 33 Secrets. I done watched a couple of his. Mr. Forma, who I think would be way higher up there if he made videos. I know I'm missing a lot of Sandman. You can't forget about Sandman. He got a lot of competition, but Sandman is still being watched. Immortal Minds talk about this stuff sometimes. Another intelligent, very highly. Well, all these guys are intelligent in different ways. But Immortal Minds be talking about the same thing. Many more. Dr. Red Pill, he's up there too. Like, he be talking about it, even though YouTube is kind of censoring him right now. He's probably going to be over some of these guys when it's all said and done, because this is how they do you in the first couple years. Red Pill Kings, Alpha Gaming, a lot of these guys. All this talk you seeing on YouTube, this is in the Bible. This is why, even though I know the Bible has been tampered with, I'll never discredit it, because the Most High refused to allow them to just take all truth out the Bible. And this is definitely prophetic. Isaiah 4:1, regard for you astrotheology people, you can't discredit all the stuff that's coming to pass. So in Isaiah 4:1, it says, for 7 women will take hold of one man on that day, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own clothes. Only let us be called by your name. Take away our disgrace. Now, this was Isaiah 4:1. The definition of disgrace is loss of reputation or respect as the result of dishonorable action. Now, let's go for a ride. What's the dishonorable action? OnlyFans. Guys falling in love with these women, thinking they classy and this, that, then when they go in, it's not enough friction. Too loose. All these pornographic sites, or pornographic sites, pornographic, NORP. I call it NORP too. I spell it backwards. But y'all know what I'm talking about. The X. With free prawn, regular everyday girls. How many dudes done seen that girl on one of those videos and be like, is this you? I bet you it's happening all over the U.S. People walking in on their girlfriends and wives, guys being forced to leave their wives, women hitting guys with alimony, making them poor, child support making them poor. They winning these cases after causing some of the issues in their relationships. All of these are disgraceful. And disgrace is, again, I'm driving. but I can do two things at once. Loss of reputation or respect as the result of a dishonorable action. I had that wrote down on a little piece of paper. Dishonorable actions. Cheating, dishonorable actions. Disrespecting, dishonorable actions. See, that stuff come back on you. See, you think, just like how that girl said, oh, how could I forget BOA? I apologize, man. Dr. BOA definitely talks about this. All these guys are prophetic. This Isaiah 4:1 mentioned that people, basically men, are aware of how women are, so they don't want to marry them no more. They don't want to have relationships with them. So Isaiah 4:1 basically says that women are going to get so desperate, and you hear some of the videos, they crying, oh, I can't find anybody. They're going to get desperate to find men because all the dishonorable actions, even the ones that they might have got away with, you don't get away with nothing in the spiritual realm. The Most High be like, okay, well. And if it's a good guy, if it's like a guy that name is in the book of life, you trying to lie to him, the Most High gonna keep him away from you. He gonna keep him away from you. And if he make him deal with you like he did Hosea with Gomer, then it won't be long. He's still going to get him away from you eventually. So the disgrace is starting. We in the beginning stages of it. See, right now you still have a lot of simps. But as these simps get their feelings hurt, beat up, robbed, and everything else that's going to happen to them, they're going to be on this side right with the rest of us. And some of us are still married, but just because you're still married does not mean you have like a great relationship. A lot of people are married because of the kids. The modern relationship, I would say 9 out of 10 modern day relationships are failing or have failed. And it's funny because these guys, some of these guys I mentioned, just it's almost like if it was a activity, it's like all of these guys are playing volleyball with the videos that demonstrate the dishonorable behavior of these women. It's like a whole bunch of them in the game. Ringo, Black Ram, Coach Greg, all of them, half of them on one side, half of them on the other side, but they just playing for fun and they hitting the videos of these disgraceful women around. That's what it's like. Sad, man. Because people are giving very in-depth information concerning relationships between men and women. And why you shouldn't get married, why you shouldn't be trying to have kids. Like, you really can't dispute it. I've been waiting, you know, I go buy some popcorn and some sweet tea, and I will take a day in my pajama shorts to see anybody put up an argument against any one of these dudes and win in favor of marriage. I ain't say me, because I already know you ain't gonna beat me. I've been married for, let's see, it's 2022, 22, like 24 years. And trust me, nothing against my wife, things happen, man. It's not the same as it was in the beginning. It's not the same as it was in the first 2 years. It's just not. It's just the truth. She know I'm telling the truth. We talk about this every day. You know? We talk about this every day. People, relationships are not... See, I think it's too many negative influences for one. I think that's one of the problems. And I think that women be buying into these guys who just want to have sex with them. So think about it. You got this guy at home. You already know everything he gonna do. You think you got him on lock. You got him at home. You going to work, you going to the grocery store, you going to the gym, you going to all these places, and these guys are fantasizing, some of them even emming, y'all know what I'm talking about, to the thoughts of some of these women who are already married and already in relationships. And so in their clever ways of trying to convince them to lie with them, they begin to lie and to gaslight. And the women, a lot of the women, if not all of the women, they think that these guys that want to get a piece of them, to fetishize them, and listen, you can talk about fat women all you want. Some guys like that. Some guys, y'all talk about saggy this, saggy that. Some guys, that's what they like. Y'all talk about hair, this, that. Everything y'all name, somebody like. Thousands of people. And do thousands of searches on a regular basis to see those very things that you say you don't like. We ain't gonna get too graphic. But when these guys who have these fetishes, so let's say you, like Coach Greg says, busted Pillsbury biscuit can. Let's say that's your girlfriend, that's your wife. But the dude at work is on prawn every day, and that's his main search. BB, and SS, and whatever else they search. And so he comes to work and he crafty, he gaslighting your wife. Oh man, see, I wouldn't do you like that. See, he need to appreciate what he got. He need to appreciate what he got, man. I would love to get a piece. Or he won't talk to her like that until he done connected. Then he gonna get a little nastier and a little nastier. And next thing you know, he done got your wife or your girlfriend. And hopefully he's not more endowed than you, because he's going to ruin things for you. Hey, man, this is why Isaiah 4:1 is coming to pass. Because of the dishonorable actions of these women. Man, that person sleep or something? Like this. They're making amateur porn. They're on OnlyFans doing indecent acts. They're on Instagram turning around. They on TikTok. Man, I wish somebody in the comments show me how I can get TikTok off of my Facebook feed. You got all of these, and here's the thing, so when I scroll my Facebook, TikTok comes up automatically now. It didn't used to be like that. And it's all these women. They all got weight. Look at me. I'm this, I'm that, I'm thick, I'm blah, blah, blah. And you already know all them views, all them simps, all these dudes fetishizing. So what they gonna do? Get in arguments with their boyfriend, cheat on their boyfriends, and then when he leave them alone, in their pride, they gonna start lying on him. He gay. Excuse me, nothing. People who choose that, that's your life. I'm just using that as an example. I'm not trying to throw no salt, shade at y'all. Don't got nothing to do with me, what you do. I'm using it as an example. Or they'll say he's little. Or they'll say he weak. Or they'll say he broke, he this and that. He broke. All these reasons, all this stuff, because they want to do those dishonorable actions. They want to do it. And then I believe Coach Greg is definitely on to something based on what I see. I've seen one particular woman, she got a divorce. And when she got divorced, a couple guys, there was rumors that a couple guys at the job ran through her. And then they end up looking for this person, looking for that person. I mean, they could be nice looking girls and they settling for dudes who can't give them nothing, who only calling them because they know they got stable incomes. Isaiah 4:1 is coming to pass. They either gonna have to legalize polygyny, or guys gonna be like, forget it. Like, man, I ain't never had this many women after me. It's gonna be guys that women would say is too short, too fat, ugly, and everything else that's gonna have the pick of the litter along with everybody else. Guys that be like, he this, he that. They're gonna have the pick of the litter. It's coming to pass. We in the beginning stages. I would say within 2 years, it's going to be way closer to what Isaiah 4:1 says than now. But I'm getting ready to pull up on this drop off. I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. Isaiah 4:1 is coming to pass. It may be a part 2, might be sequels to this. But I want to thank y'all for watching. This is The Truth, man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. No simping. Oh, man, you got to look past like that preacher. Man, I wouldn't care if she had 25, 30 bodies. That's why I don't deal with these churches. That's why. That's one of the reasons. They're too simpy. But thanks for watching.